Hey everybody, Matt Blair, host of the Upheaval Podcast. I want to introduce you to a group of people called the Dunners. In Josh Packard's book, Church Refugees, this sociologist reveals why people are done with church but not their faith. That's right. They're a group of people, and it is large and ever growing, that are done with the current model of church. That's right. They're not dechurched. They're not unchurched. They're done with church. They're never going back. Now, Josh lays out the reasons why they are done with church, and we can discuss those at some future conversation. But for today, just know that this group of people, they're no longer affiliating with the current model of the church. What are they doing? Where do they gather? How do they gather? Well, many of them have chosen just simply not to gather anymore. They still deeply love Jesus, but they are finding ways to engage in communities, loving people outside the context of a local gathering of believers. There are, however, a large number who genuinely still desire to gather with other believers, but they just can't go back to the current context. And so if you are a Dunner, if you're never going back to the current model, there's really, really, really good news. The good news is there is a massive upheaval that is going on right now. That's right. About every 500 years or so, this takes place. And you're living through one of those right now. And what that means is that we get a chance to rethink the way that we gather and how we go about caring for people and loving people. So if you're a Dunner, there is great hope. There are new models that are coming online right now. There are gatherings that are taking place. There are new methodologies. There are people who deeply love Jesus, much like you, that are rethinking the way that they go about engaging their community, engaging in their neighborhoods, and engaging in society. And so if you haven't liked and followed this page, on this page we'll be discussing in much greater detail as we move forward what it looks like to live in the upheaval, what it looks like to be a Dunner in this new world, what it looks like to be a believer in this current upheaval cycle.